Hejsa is what I was working on last week, and this is the first one I've made this week, and then I move on to making more houses, but with a difference, sort of combining the houses with the flowers that I've been working on previously. And for some reason the flowers are coming out of the roofs of the houses, and I just realized that on none of the houses that I've made so far, none of them have got any chimneys, so I guess they haven't got any fireplaces. I think it's going to be the last time that I make something on a black background. I don't know if you can see all the fluff that's on there. Some of it is from the wadding, some of it is threads, and then there's dog hairs from Blake, and it's just a bit annoying. It looks a bit grubby. So yeah, no more black backgrounds. And also, I don't think any more white backgrounds. It's too boring. It needs to have a bit of color. I do like these, how they turn out. And with some extra stitching where there aren't any bits of fabric. I think I might do a bit more of that, although not too much, because the whole idea with the project is to use up my scraps. And I am doing that, but maybe not as many as I thought I would have. And then there's these two. I finished this one today. So I think on this page I'm going to try and do them all, so there'll be two more. They will be sort of similar but not exactly the same. So here obviously the color is different, but I also mix up how I did the stitching. So here it goes around the petal, and here it's just in the middle. I quite like this when there's fabric that's sort of loose. I think that has a nice effect, and it gives it sort of a, I don't know, sort of a 3D feel to it. And I don't mind that the edges might start to unravel a bit. I actually quite like that. Adds a bit of texture. So yes, that's what I've been making this week. More flowers. Houses with flowers. And the house. On this one, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like the proportions are wrong. I mean, not that they can be wrong, because it's just a sort of random thing I made, but it feels like these houses are too small, considering that they're sort of in the foreground and these ones are in the background, and they feel like they should have been smaller. But never mind, it is what it is. I think I will do some more of these at some point. They were really fun to make. I just don't want to make them on the black background. Too much fluff that I'm gonna have to pick off. And also I think some of the houses here I should have used the thread with a greater contrast. I don't know if you can even see the door and window here and on this one. These two are slightly better. That one's quite good with the yellow and the pink. But I do like the stitching on the black. So hopefully if I did some stitching on a different color, that would have a fun result as well. But tomorrow I carry on with another flower to go with these two. So I'm quite excited to get started on those. And I'm excited to see what else I make this week or this coming week. So I hope you have a great day and happy stitching.